Hey team, welcome back. It's Chuck, Traders War Room. Hey look, crazy day in the market today. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of things happening. I'm sure you've seen in the news, lots of stuff going on, okay? We got a good video for you today. I think you're gonna enjoy it. Remember, here at Traders War Room, we look at the stock market as our war zone, all right? Stocks and sectors, those are our battles. It's our job to attack, destroy, and conquer those battles, even during uncertainty, okay? But we can only do that as a team. So I need you to like, I need you to subscribe, I need you to share, I need you to join our Facebook group. You can check out the description, has all the links. Anything I reference in the video is going to be down there as well. And I need you guys to come with me on this journey. So if you're ready, follow me, let's go to war. Traders War Room wants to remind the viewer that everything on this channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. Please note, at the time of editing this video, DGLY has now taken the top spot in the most losing stock in the market at almost 26% loss. Welcome back, team. Let's get started with their AMR. All right, Dow up 1.44%, S&P up 0.57%, and the NASDAQ down 0.61%. Best industry, renewable energy. Two tickers, CLSK and SPWR. Worst industry, miscellaneous education service, YQ and CSCW. Most active, SNDL at 756 million in volume and NAKD at 337 million in volume. Top pre-market, ISR 226% is biotech. Regular market, ISR again, 167%, and aftermarket, SOS, at 70%. That's consumer lending and banking. The worst market or stocks in the market, pre-market, IMRA, biotech, negative 28%. Regular market, IMRA, negative 38%. And UONEK, negative 18%. That's media and broadcasting. Overall, we had 3,924 advancers and 1,853 decliners. And that's your AMR. Next up, we'll have a recap of our research and learn from yesterday. Welcome back. So recap yesterday's research and learn. So I was asking a buddy of mine how he invests using SMART goals. And he brought something fun and interesting about specifics. He said that he's specific with the particular investment strategy he wants for his plan. So what he was talking about was his IRA is going to be different than his high growth portfolio, and it's going to be different than his penny stock portfolio. And I thought that was interesting. I thought that would be good knowledge because it's true. IRA stocks, they're not the same stocks you want to invest in if your mindset is out for high growth. You know, they're more slow and steady. High growth, you want returns back quicker. And the penny stocks, you're looking for the next supernova. You're looking for the boom. So your risk tolerance is a little bit different. So he said by being specific with the particular portfolio that he's using and the stock choices within those portfolio is how he is able to meet his goals at the end of the day. And when he comes back at the end of the year to reevaluate things and make decisions. So I thought that was good. Hey, I'm still waiting for comments. Leave me comments. I told you guys, after the AMRs, I'm going to start recapping the comments from the research and learn, all right? All right, let's get into our fundamental principle lesson today, okay? Today we're going to talk about training, and specifically training geared towards the stock market, okay? So training, what are we doing when we're training? Well, we've got four things that we want to really highlight as far as training, okay, with the stock market. We want to build skills, we want to build experience, we want to build competency, and we want to build progression, okay? All four of those are tied into our future investing strategies and how we can be successful and attack the market, conquer the market, and destroy all sectors of the market, okay? Today we're going to highlight skills. So when we're talking about building skills, what are we talking about in the stock market, okay? We stripped the onion away and we have identified 5 skills that investors need to really be successful, okay? Number 1, they need to be analytical and thinking. Number 2, good research skills. Number 3, good temperament. Number 4, record maintenance, and number 5, they need to be patient and disciplined, okay? What do I mean by analytical, okay? You gotta be able to understand charts, patterns, and you gotta be able to analyze data, okay? The stock market is a bunch of trends, a bunch of patterns, a bunch of charts that you are supposed to analyze, and you have to be able to do that, okay? A lot of times you want to focus more on making a proper entry and exit points for your stock based off of charts and patterns rather than the amount of potential money that you could make. 5 and 10% gains happen more often than 100 to 500% supernovas, okay? We need to remember that. Research, you gotta have knowledge, okay? And you want your knowledge. Due diligence, DD, okay? Don't listen to the guy that's on that one guy on the radio, and don't listen to your buddy who says dump all your money in this thing. No. Okay, if you're going into the stock market and you're not researching the stocks that you're investing in, you're doing yourself a disservice, okay? You need to get into the stock, you need to understand it, the balance sheets, everything about it, you need to dig into it and understand it. And if you don't understand, you need to research the parts that you don't understand. You're investing your money into stocks, you need to know what you're investing your money in. We shouldn't be investing in stocks, we should think of it as investing in businesses, okay? Next thing, temperament, calm, cool, and level-headed, okay? Listen, this is probably one of the harder ones to get because anytime we use money and we're investing something, we're gonna be emotionally tied to that, okay? At some point, all right? The object is not to be so emotionally tied that we lose our cool, or that we panic sell, or that we do something we'll regret. The fear of missing out, the FOMO, we don't want to do these things, okay? So you gotta be temperament, you gotta have a level head, and a lot of the temperament comes from your analytical details and your research details that you use. Record maintenance. Some of the top investors out there, they're so good because they keep good notes, good journals. They remember patterns and trends, and they see things repeat themselves, and they strike at great points, okay? Record maintenance is key. We need to be better at recording things, remembering things, and keeping track, okay? Part of it's following the news, part of it's following the stock market, part of it's just being aware, okay? If you're not aware of the stocks and you're just jumping in, again, you're doing yourself a disservice. You gotta get aware, and you gotta record things, and you gotta maintain those recordings, all right? And patience and discipline, probably the hardest one, okay? Because this obviously is also tied into our emotions, okay? We got our money in here, we want results, right? And we're not getting our results, and it's hard to wait. So sometimes we'll sell off. Even I've sold stocks before because I got impatient at a 30% loss, right? You don't lose money unless you sell the stock, correct? But sometimes we gotta lose and it's just gonna keep going down, all right? Patience. I got a story. So back in October, I invested in CBAT, CBAT, okay? It was a $3 stock, bought quite a big position, okay? And it jumped up, and then it started sharply declining, right? And I panic sold it like $4, okay? So I made maybe $1 off each stop. Well, I just looked at it earlier today, and it's up at $7, okay? So I could have doubled my money and then some had I been patient and just let it ride because it was a good stock. But I panic sold, and I made a profit, yes, but I didn't make as much as I could have had I been patient, okay? So that's important. We need to remember that. I'd like to read a quote from Warren Buffett on patience, all right? Warren Buffett said, "The stock market is a no-call strike zone. You don't have to swing at everything. You can wait for your pitch." All right, remember that. This is our game, all right? We don't have to swing at everything. We don't have to do what someone says and whatever. We make our own decisions. We make our own choices. It's our game, okay? Let's win our game. Let's dominate our game. And let's make the right entry points, the right exit points, and we do what's best for us, okay? It's our money, and if we're too emotionally tied to it, then maybe we need to reevaluate that back, okay? But at the end of the day, it's our decisions, our money, so why don't we make the best decision for us and go out there and make some money?
Warren Buffett is an extremely accomplished businessman. He's the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and he is one of the richest men in the world. He is considered by many one of the greatest minds in the stock market.
All right, team, so the thought-provoking content and research and learn is going to be coupled together today. With everything that's going on in politics and at the Capitol, I figured it would be good to talk about the Democrats sweeping the Georgia runoff and all the protests and the riots over at the Capitol building. How's that relating to the stock market? What's the stock market going to do? We saw a lot of stocks started selling off. When the protests were getting, the news started hitting it really hard, and a lot of stocks were, but after everything comes by and Biden's certified and kind of get back to normalcy, is it going to be normal again, or is this going to continue? So I'm interested to see what your comments are on how politics relate to the stock market, and also kind of research part of it. How historically have politics played into how the market has reacted? I'm interested to see what your comments are. Leave the comments on the channel or hit the Facebook group, and we'll get to them and we'll recap it in the next video. All right, team, that's it. So got through another video. Hey, listen, I'm enjoying these. I've been getting a couple invites, requests, a couple people checking out the channel, so it's growing slowly, but it's coming along, okay? Can't do it without you guys. I need you guys to like, I need you to subscribe, I need you to share, I need you to check the Facebook group out. Remember, in the description, everything we talked about is there, all the links to the content that I use is there, trying to be as transparent as possible. This journey doesn't do anything without a team, okay? I need the team, I need you guys with me, all right? So, if you're ready, follow me, and let's go to war.